What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying CDL Major 4 matches straight to you. We're here today checking out winners round 2, Atlanta Faze versus LA Thieves. This one's going to be a banger. Slasher said that he taught him how to play Call of Duty. Let's see who knows how to play Call of Duty better this year to stay in winners bracket.
A good time.
Here we go. We're throwing down a big series here again. Fucking called it, playing for top 3. The winner of this one. Into the hard point we go. Greenberg will be our battlefield, and our warriors are already getting stuck at it. Kenny with that first blood. LA Thieves with the time.
And LA
Slasher did teach them how to play Call of Duty though last year, so you know.
Faze, who have struggled in the game mode all year long, so they are desperate and they need to be able to strike first. And so far, so good. Able to collect a decent chunk of time, keeping things nice and stable on the map. And even Simpin and Beezy struggling to win some of their gunfights. Beezy trying to get a little bit hot early on. He's up to 3,
After
but
Slasher
you see
left
what's
and
happening
went
on the
to
map. It is a 50-50 battle right now for
Octane
rotation.
came in.
You got Draza in the mix and Selim in the back.
Yeah, Selim in the back. Important position to be in for now. Watch for that Draza play. He's trying to make sure no one spawns up close. The winner spawns there 4. The members of the LA Thieves all over the place. 3 clean, make it 4 technically. There for the LA Thieves. That's going to be their hard point. P2 locked down. Trophies out. They are ready for the hit phase. Here they come.
Yeah, you had Alec.
Looks like these are in white, Faze is in red.
Perfect rotation like that. They just get to do the easy part at this point. Octane pushed out the jewels. You are funneling them in all just 2 directions. It is ARs down the line. Kenny Pro, Draza just over top of them. They write it down. That is as easy as it gets, but at least the trade portion coming through. Faze, they want one more attack.
Get one more hit at it. Draza deals damage to every player. Octane there for the cleanups. Number 3 round the corner. LaRue gets it. Perfect. That's a sweet 4 in a row now for him. 7-1 overall. This is still time going.
7-1, 8-1.
He can't stop that either. Sim though might
God.
be able to for a moment. The last minute contest. Kenny toe to toe with one of the terrors, deals with it, and that's another 15 in the bag for the LA Thieves.
Draza might get dealt with though. Yeah, the trades are coming through. LA Thieves almost have like the perfect
Faze now have rotation.
Time to set themselves up.
Not
on
a great hold though.
Atlanta Faze for the first time able to slow things down, get a triple setup in and around kitchen. You even have Slasher being sort of the errant man. So Kenny, he wants to work his way through the back. His former teammate just over top of him, checks the angle, and LA Thieves, that's the start of the breakdown on the point. I think it's just the tears that are going to be stuck inside, and they got their work cut out for him. Draza going hunting.
He's going way hunting for that one. Selling him there with the baz, and Cider Freezer takes care of business now. Got Octane up close. Personal trophies aren't going to help out. It's the quick contest. Can Faze break this?
Celium's still on one. Octane.
Here comes number 3 around the corner, no problem. The teamwork once again, chance for the LA Thieves. They lock down kitchen, and they're pushing the lead further forward.
I mean, it's just too easy as well. Octane has been just unstressed. He has 11 kills, most of them just cleanups. They're barely shooting back against them, and that is just the efficiency of the teamwork. And I mean, Atlanta Faze, I suppose they get the setup over towards New once again.
Good
but,
start from the
Thieves. Have been perfect of
Octane 11-3, Kenny 11-6.
Roaming and being a cutoff man, so there you go.
Here
Kills
comes Sip,
like
though.
that are gonna set LA Thieves a little bit further back. You're buying your
Faze
teammates
have
a little
rotation.
bit more time, and you can get a much
Can
more
Thieves
comfortable
break
setup.
here?
But I say comfortable. It's
Like a
with
2-hit up the
Vaznev
mid.
in the back, and fortunately for him, he's had some weird
Ooh, they got some timing. But Slasher, 2 big kills. Holding down bar.
Here comes a last minute pinch. Draza gets into the field.
Draza into the shit.
The comms must have been off. He misses that
Gets
one.
traded out eventually after getting 2 though.
In the point, nice teamwork. Simp there to back him up. This is essential.
3 big kills for Faze.
They call this one back 1 second at a time.
They're gonna get some time
It's a
here.
big opportunity as well, because that was a
They
clean
might
4
just
in the
about
feed. Now you're spawning
get
LA
within
Thieves
20
in
points.
the back, and for the first time, maybe Atlanta able to play with a little bit of comfort on their side. They're even early on the rotation, and Beezy popped dead silence to get over towards New. Down to 1 versus 2 for the moment, but Slasher's quick to reposition. And Beezy,
Faze also on rotation. Thieves though, it's a 3v4 on rotation. Slasher and a Beezy get 2.
Things afloat. LA Thieves are going to be here first. They're in Atlanta. Wow. Oh, you know, how's that?
Nope, that's Faze. Faze is there first. Yep, big kills. All 4 down actually. Faze going to take the lead here after LA Thieves had a good 60-point lead.
Envoy, wow, what a gunny that was. Over to Sim. Can he slow down the route? Can't get it done. Nice.
Wow, great shots there from Faze. Wait, here comes Thieves.
Takes care of Kenny. Next over the hard
This
point.
is a mixed hardpoint right here in the kitchen.
Seconds out of this phase.
No one's super snaking, which is interesting, considering it's Draza versus Celium.
Makes them pay for the aggression. And it's a 10-point game for now, Chance, but man alive, no one is letting anything get away.
No, definitely not.
He's
Slasher.
gonna
He's
get
not
the
getting away from
scrap
anything.
time.
Hunted down back kitchen. So
No one really
LA
has
Thieves are a nice
rotation
job
locked
breaking
down
through
yet.
the old
Let's
hill,
see what
getting a bit of
happens.
scrap time. Draza even winning extra gunfights as well. So
Looks
Atlanta
like
Faze,
Thieves
they are
might
going to
get
be a
initial.
distant memory from being able to approach this hill. Beezy's by
No.
himself for the moment, but
Not
hey,
quite.
with things like that, that's a nice little kickoff, and
Ooh,
Joe
a
Fry's
Beezy
many
with
for
too
the
big
second
on
as
new.
well. That's how you get it done. Send it
To
Beezy.
get some of
Hit him
this
the
time
big
for
two, get a couple
Faze.
beat downs as well. And Atlanta Faze, what could have been a very difficult rotation.
And
Now they might even have the
Zelium
edge.
also has his back on the outside. Can he get Draza?
To break through the front as well. Here comes the collapse.
He cannot. Draza with a good shot on Celium.
Yes, now to the point we go.
Now
One
Beezy with
problem
attack
dealt with,
56.
The next one's up now. Everyone from the LA Thieves on the inside of the hard point. Envoy, big tags as the AR of
Good
Beezy
shots.
unable to finish the kill. But it's
Octane.
LaRue, one of the greatest ARs to do
Octane
it in the
continuing
point.
his
Kills all over the
dominance
place.
from the
LA
stage.
Thieves chance still
20
pushing
and
forward.
10. Absolutely destroying an Abeezy with a knife. Oh my god, 3 kills for Abeezy.
Absolute run, and then guys like Abeezy are picking up 3 pieces.
Still
in the
really
feed to
close
bump
game.
up
Thieves
Atlanta
with about a
Faze.
20-point
So
lead.
If Octane's doing well, LA Thieves are doing well. If Abeezy is frying, well, you can
Faze
see
cutting
him
that down
collecting
quick,
that
though.
hill time and getting guys like Slasher in position. Envoy doing the dance to get nearby, and hey, good enough. Rise Celium off the nerd spot.
Envoy needs to
LA
kick
Thieves,
it up
no
a little
time
bit.
wasted. Abeezy for 3, only buys you 15 seconds.
First set of
There he
hard
goes,
points
there he
complete.
goes, there he goes. Oh, Celium, good shots. But Draza with a quick trade.
They are currently in the lead. Let's go for a listen in.
Listen in.
Last guy still, bros. Could be to right. Could be white. Could be white.
We got time.
That's it.
That is it. That is it.
He's
That's it.
all the way.
That's it. We're gonna play to the right, then we're gonna go with the left.
I'm
saying six.
All left.
I gotta watch the lobby. I gotta watch the lobby.
Make it push me.
My lobby's open. My lobby's open. Nice. Yep. Missing Austin. Missing Austin. In lobby. Hit twice. Front lobby. Not moving.
I'm walking.
Front lobby. Not moving. MC. Front lobby.
I have white.
He's standing front lobby.
I'll wait like
Check it. One shot.
Lives actually.
Dude. They're trying lobby. Challenge.
I got you. Right now too.
I'm just holding. They're gonna jump.
I have white to hole.
I'm just holding Zig.
One lobby or no?
Oh, watch the hole backstairs. The BD.
Backstairs. White door.
I have lobby. Backstairs. One shot.
Go backstairs then.
Good job.
White door.
Zig hit twice.
Yo, check in
Alright,
white door.
Alright, Simpson Zig.
Close
He went to time. He went to luggage.
Close left, lie down.
I spawn close.
Hey, I'm going new.
I'm inside Zig, bros. I'm in Zig.
They have a trophy down. I'm
luggage?
trying with gun.
Got a gel.
He wants luggage.
No, backstairs the white wall.
Three ult, triple ult.
One new or no?
Triple ult.
No, we should be fine.
One was Zig pillar. They were triple ult.
Spawn mid, brother. Spawn
I'm
mid.
gonna spawn mid. I spawn front.
Couch is fast. The BD going solo. He's secret. Hold.
So you can hear it in the LA Thieves comms. This is a important matchup for them. They want this win bad. How are we going now towards the kitchen hard point? Brakes are on.
Yeah, still
Well,
tie
the break
game
might
though.
be an important, crucial moment, right? Atlanta Faze now have the lead for the first time, pretty much the entire game. And if they could break this hill, well, they might just seal the deal. But that is a nice hold from the Thieves. From inside
Thieves
the
holding
point,
us down
they get the
here.
4-man clearance, and you got Draza picking up 2 pieces in the middle of the map. So on the kitchen, LA Thieves, the lead that they lost did not last for long. Right back inside, snaking his little heart out.
Here we go, Envoy. Here come your next 2 challenges. Celium's trophy taken care of. Celium will be dealt with in a moment. He knows the read there. Side door, waiting for the nades. Perfect play from Sim. Cuts down 1. Over to Draza now. Next man in. There's the contest. Here come the snakes. Abeezy loses it. Back over to Sim for the back door. Cuts down 2. Can he get any more out of it? Slash
Faze
the nade.
with the
That's
break.
the break. Atlanta Faze.
Oh, Sip is built different. Sim sets
then they
that
gotta
entire
rotate
thing
too.
up and Celium wastes just enough
They're
time
not
on the
gonna-
contest
they're
spot
gonna
to stave
go
off a
in
little
just
bit of
about
that
tie back
pressure,
up.
but LA Thieves will still have the lead going in a new, but that rotation getting
Oh, there's a
down by
one-on-one
the
rotation.
ARs.
Oh, they win it! Slasher!
Celium, the crossfire on point.
Faze should have rotation here.
They have the back spawns, and they should be able to get to this hill first. Trophies out and bound in the back, and Celium again trying to keep these AR players.
Celium.
Octane down, Envoy barely left alive. He's the only player in the back.
Almost made the
Hard
play,
point
but
lead change.
Faze
Atlanta Faze now running the
still
show. Kills
with the-
going their
with
way
the
as
lead
well.
now.
Kenny and Draz, the father son
Oh,
duo,
4
cut
big
down there by
kills.
Abeezy himself. Back on spawn go the LA Thieves. A bit of a journey now to make their way to that point. As for now, it's Faze. Feet up. Get ready for the next fight. You're looking at a win soon.
25 seconds, but here comes Thieves trying to get some scrap.
The hard point if you were LA Thieves. This is absolutely a desperation moment. They do get inside the hill. Envoy there to shut him down. Slasher clean shots.
Slasher one
10
shot.
seconds of scrap. He's fighting forward. He's out of the play on rotation, but Atlanta Faze, they will be
Faze
there first.
are
if
on
they can
rotation
hold
in
off
the
LA
snake
Thieves, or
pit.
frankly, it's either team. It is an 8-point game going into new. This game will be decided on restaurant.
Here we go. A last
Not
course of this hard point
but
served
could
up.
be.
20 for the win. Faze. Thieves now making their way forward. 2 through red. Envoying the kills. Abizi bites
got
off
down.
dives into the point straight away. Slasher trying to stay alive. There's the contest. This fight is going to be a massive one. Faze now scrambling to get forward. Thieves desperately trying to hold on. The time's still ticking. Slasher, no one's letting him
Slasher
get
still
away with it. He's
contesting.
still
Oh,
alive.
that's
The point
Thieves 4 down.
To his knees. Thieves hard point.
They can still win it. Again, the ticket's going to go their way.
See,
Atlanta
this
now
won't
need at least
necessarily-
1 second to contest
it
time,
won't
or
necessarily
still
mean it's gonna end on this
opportunity
one.
to break. Abizi on the pinch is flying in, got to the hill, gets traded out. It is trade back and forth all day long.
Oh, but
until
Faze
Sim
break
gives
it.
you the big
12
two
seconds.
advantage back towards Atlanta.
Now they can win here.
They can do it here. You have to get in there now. Thieves go, fly, send it. Abizi finds 2.
6 second, 3.
That's
it.
Him, the last man,
Faze
brings them down.
taking map
It's a
1.
big opening hard point.
Great hold on that final hard point.
And happy for it as well. Slasher, you know in the interview, no sound EQ on LAN. That is where Atlanta do much better in the respawn game modes compared to their online struggles, and that is setting the tone. A map that you have LA Thieves, they love to play Hotel. It's, I think, their most played hardpoint map by a D.
Yeah, great job there out of Atlanta Faze. Great hold on that last restaurant hill to finish it out right there. Not to let LA Thieves have any shot of moving on to another hill and holding on some other way. Let's check out the final scoreboard. Simp 29-26. Abizi or Celium 24-23. Octane 31-24 for the loss. Crazy first match. It looks like El Asilo Search and Destroy is next.
Search and Destroy map number 2 here in our series. Faze with the statistical advantage by quite the record so far in this season. We'll see what happens in this one. All bets are off. As our 2 red teams here in the league go toe-to-toe for another undoubtedly historic matchup here at Major 4. Will it be smooth sailing for Abizi, or will the Thieves be able to turn it all around here? Level up the series. Let's find out. Into El Asilo we go.
And just to throw the quick nod, Atlanta Faze, they are 3-0 against Thieves on this very map. You have Octane and Draza with a .62 and a .57 in Search against Faze. So that is the 2 players to pay a great deal of attention to. Is Sign with the Signal 50 doing one thing, Abizi doing his normal thing already. First blood collected.
As far forward possible as he could be. Picks up that kill. Unbelievable start from Faze. Envoy still has that bomb. He's managed to make his way inside the A bomb site. Watch out for that corner from Sim. Perfect timing. Ooh, he doesn't stick him. Kenny, though, manages to level up the field. Octane adds another one, and now it is all on to Sim and Slasher.
You got the intel as well, so that is a quick little turnaround. Talk about how their 3v4 clutch is a 50% rate. So now the advantage already, but Simp and Slasher to deal with. Simp with the TAC 56 in hand, and that bomb yet to get planted. A couple players making moves on the outer edges of the map, and you talk about the pick game that's taking place. Octane catches Slasher. He's got 2 in the round, and Simp now in a 1 versus 3. Just gonna get fried. Kenny there to shut him down. Kenny and Octane 2 apiece in that round in spite of the Abizi first blood. LA clutch up.
And this spot from Kenny, man, what a great position to be in. Reads the transition from Simp, knowing that B-bomb site was going to be the target, and Kenny the man to hold it down. The rear guard for the squad. They're going to make their way towards that bomb site. He's going to make sure they get there safely. Solid execution there from the LA Thieves. Round 2, here we go.
And where Octane and Draza have struggled in Search against Atlanta Faze, Kenny has been their shining light. So continues his
Can
path
LA
in
Thieves
round number 1.
take the search and tie this up 1-1?
Basically every single first blood, whether he
It's a
wins
good
it or
start.
loses it, he will be in the mix. Already quick, aggressive, jumping on it, looking for the trade on Envoy, and he's gonna get it 3v3.
Every time, somehow, just finds the tiniest of openings. Prescient plays from Abizi, not read this time as Draza proves to be more than a hazard with the two-piece. That is outrageous. 2v1, all down to Slasher.
That's a cute play from Draza as well to get him those two. Lays down on the outer door in the alley and finds the timing to get the freebies. So clearly LA, again, they have absolutely been doing their homework to allow Atlanta's 2 best maps in the mix, but Slasher making moves. He's got a trophy, so he's a little loud. And honestly, with attack, this is a tough setup to break.
We'll see if the sound occlusion works through that door, because he may have managed to do this. The Draza and Octane, it's a firing squad on the inside of that A-bomb site. Oh, the tags, there's one! Dealt with! Draza! Oh, the nade! The 1v1's not over yet! Slasher on 12 HP, Draza goes for the chow, wins it! A decisive 1v1, but Slasher nearly makes it possible. What a round.
That is incredibly well played by both of those players. It's always good to see players in 1v1s use the nades that they have at the end. So Slasher gives it a good attempt, but Draza, he is quick with it. He might have been tagged up and weak, but Draza, no hesitation to be the aggressor, flies out of the door, ends up winning it. So doesn't get away from him there. No clutches early on. LA Thieves now up 2-0.
What a round out of Draza. Here we go. Looking towards B.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the wrong kind of first blood phase. Simp is not on the board. Don't let that kill feed fool you. But now he is. Takes care of Kenny. Makes up for previous transgressions. Can he get another no? Envoy now on the bottom side of pool. A lot of presence towards that A-bomb site. Celium knows he has to maneuver forward. Has to now take up some form of position here, but he might hit the wrap. And this is a lovely play out of Celium.
Interesting plant spot, though. Oh, he finds the timing to get inside. Dead silence gets reset for the 2v2. Celium's starting to make moves. He's going to get spotted, but he has some intel as well. Both those players shot, so Faze knows exactly.
Sorry about that, making it short.
They know they have to plant the
content
bomb,
creation game never sleeps.
Hasn't wasted much time. He is
LA Thieves up 2-0, 2-2.
Just yet.
And Slasher going now to deliver the final blow. He's hit the flank. Less than 30 seconds to go here. The bomb yet to be planted. Noisy as you like. He's in between the action. Here comes Draza.
Oh!
Lives up to the name. A Slasher finds one with a blade. It's all down to Octane. 15 seconds.
That was a nasty knife.
And he's done.
That was a nasty knife by Slasher.
Oh, there you go. Michael Myers.
Oh, yeah.
Making a guest appearance right there. Didn't even have the Deddy popped. He is making so much noise.
Oh, my God.
Whether or not the theme song was roaming in the background or not, Atlanta Faze finally able to get one. Because that was the 3rd round in a row where at some point, the advantage is just there.
Oh,
wait, what happened? Abizi hit him with a nade?
They wanted a nade together. It looks like Simps bounced off the back head of Abizi.
Yeah, he took 10 damage there. So frag grenades hurt.
NYSL sitting right behind him.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
And that's the round they won.
That's crazy. What a search this is, man. Envoy looking for the first blood. It's a sweet nade. Will it land? It does. Not enough to get the kill, though. Should have thrown a frag. Those bad boys be hitting.
I think that's enough pressure on the flank with Slasher having to back down that they're worried about those back doors being open. So I think Simp was maybe waiting for that hit to come through. So LA Thieves on the opening break buy themselves a little bit of pressure, and there's more homework being done. Draza again able to catch Abizi, shut down the First Blood Reaper, and LA Thieves, it has been every single round. At some point they've had the man advantage. They got a 4v3.
All they do there was exchange glances across El Asilo. Here we go, Envoy.
Envoy, good play.
Feed. Celium, though, he gets one of his own, so it's a 3v2, but Envoy Deddy reset. He's still able to move relatively freely now. Celium activates his. On the outside of the map is all Faze. You come to the inside of Asilo. That's where 2 members of LA Thieves are. Here we go. Envoy can't win the fight. And Celium is gone. Long gone. Kenny has been baited into battle with Slasher, and he has been dealt with 15 seconds all down to Draza.
And they're going to hit him as well. They're going to chow for the 1v2.
Oh, Draza!
Draza gets the second. The windmill on point, the 180 there, and Draza delivers. ARs. Another big round for LA Thieves. And Draza right now, he is piecing them up.
That is a outstanding two-piece from the Alaskan. Right back to it, call the next play. As if it never happened, another day in the office. There were some stunned faces across Polaris. All in a day's work. And there's a stunned face. Slasher could not believe that kill came through. Wow. 3-1. Thieves with the lead.
And fun fact, Draza is just hazard spelled backwards, so always something to surprise at least a few people. You never know. And now he's leading the charge through field, so he's trying to open things up. And look at this is what doing to Atlanta Faze. So many players just got dragged. There's like 3 players basically back partying on B. So Atlanta Faze, they just caved to the pressure. The A side is now virtually wide open, but Envoy wants to take the fight, maybe right to him.
You better hurry up.
Right on the other side of the door.
He's got to hurry up. Someone's moved in. And it's Sim waiting for that one. In the meantime, Kenny's kill onto Slasher now gives slight advantage there to the LA Thieves. Draza makes it even better. Here comes Sim though, springs to life. He gets
Sim got 2.
Draza though ends the run. It's a 5 spree now from him, 8 and 2 overall.
Selling 1v2.
Kenny and Draza. No
LA
need
Thieves.
for any fun and games. They put
playing really good search and destroy right now.
Continue the dominance here on El Asilo.
It is truly looking like Slasher
Octane
taught his
got
boys
that.
well, right? Because LA Thieves,
Nice.
they've been playing that pick style of
Dude
Call of Duty,
buff.
and it was Kenny that caught Slasher on the outer edge of the map. I mean, Slasher on Asilo specifically, I think, is a 1.56 against LA, so LA certainly has an idea of what he likes to do, but now those ARs getting picked apart on the outer edges. Great plays through field as well. Even Sim's 2-piece isn't enough to even things up. Thieves have been on a roll.
Old colleagues and teammates, old pals, watching this battle unfold right now as the LA Thieves running it here on El Asilo. This is a very aggressive play out of Draz. That's going to be streaks. He could get more out of this one. Armed to the teeth. Full pockets. Attack now in hand. Sadly, did put the Vaz away. An accident, but here we go into the fight. BZ, you saw plenty. You saw far too much. Draza gets another heal on the round. Envoy finds Sim. Charles, this is falling to pieces. All down a Slasher.
Yeah, absolutely picking them apart. I mean, look, if you've ever seen Draza on his walkouts, you know he loves the flex, so he'll pull out the Vaznev if he needs to, make the aggressive first play. They know Celium loves to play in that top money window, and just there to catch him. The homework has been on point. The coaching staff has to have a big old smile on their face, and Slasher in 1v4 might be able to kill Draza and stop the spree, but as far as Draza is concerned, the damage has already been done. He has single-handedly won him 3 different rounds as a cruise missile in the back pocket. Chip Skylark, that bright old smile.
Absolute dominance from the LA Thieves here in the Search and Destroy, and what a bounce back. An air of nervous tension for Octane. He knows he's been there before. It ain't over until it's over, especially with a team like Faze. If you have the chance to put them down, you get them done. 1 more round's all the Thieves need.
Better make sure you get it as well, because they have been completely on point. You would love to carry this momentum into the control. Playing nice and patient, though, is going to be a cruise missile round. But look at what Abeezy's doing, by the way. Him and Simp are already in the mix, so Draza's going to have to frantically call out, like, hey, they are standing right next to you. The information has to be completely on point. This is a dangerous moment in time.
All the 2 homebreakers of Simp and Abeezy who have managed to infiltrate the side of the map that belongs to the Thieves. On the other side of it, there's 1.
Yep.
Envoy from down low now. Panic starting to set in. Slasher, the trap set. Draza in the bar, nearly gets a pair of them. To take out the terrors like that would have been something. All now down to Kenny. He's moving. But that red circle of Faze around him, no hope of getting out of that one. Fantastic round from Faze. They burn the cruise and they get another one on the board.
And that's a really good read as well. They're probably thinking the exact same thing of like, all right, we know he has a cruise. They're up by this much. They're just going to go for the investment. Everybody plays tight inside in the tears. 0 time wasted to say, hey, if we think you might be going for a passive setup, they're just going to live inside of your base. They were able to get doubled up in the stairwell. And if you're in the cruise missile and you're calling something like that out, like, it's just sort of a frantic moment for your teammates of being like, oh dear, like, are they actually right next to us? It's not an ordinary S&D round at that point, so Faze with one perfect play call, but now a perfect first blood out of Kenny. That frag. Oh my God, all the frags on point. What a round. That's game. LA Thieves call it.
Oh my gosh.
Zero time wasted, man. Holy.
What a round. All right. I mean, look, I don't know if we could get a replay. It was pretty quick. That was done and dusted, certainly. The LA Thieves. What a bounce back. Things look very different this time round in the search.
Yeah, LA Thieves looking really good in Search and Destroy. If this goes down to a map 5, Atlanta Faze might be in trouble. So, we take a look at the scoreboard here. Nothing really good going on the Faze side except for Celium, 6-6. 11-4 for Draza, really putting it to him. I think he wanted to show a little bit of what he could do. I see a Who's That Pro, but I already saw who it was too, so I can't really do it. Let's check out map number 3.
2015 Envoy also in that tournament as well.
Hotel Control.
The 18 and up rule kicked in. And Envoy ended up placing top 20 with G4G. So funny how storylines work out, how the stories intertwine between these players. But now for these two teams, Control, Atlanta Faze 3-1 against LA Thieves. We're going to Hotel. This has been the kind of decider game mode in a sense, the one that really sets you apart.
Starting things off with a bang. It's going to be Octane there in the feed. Towards the B zone, the LA Thieves are defending from mostly. The Faze is quite an even spread. They're kind of waiting for that opening. They're waiting for that perfect call. For now, just looking to punish any aggression. But right now, the Thieves, they're taking whatever route they want across Hotel Chance. No problem.
I mean, they're making a line across the map as well, right? They have got everything covered. Octane's going to fall, so B's now the only thing that's open, but you see the rotation trying to go back towards A, because that's where Atlanta Faze wanted the play to happen, and Sim trying to open things up. Him and Slasher will do just that, but now it's Envoy, tried and true. He will be flanking you, ready to shoot you in the back. Abizi's going to turn for it, but Envoy took the deeper route. And there's the first kill. Number 2 getting lined up, reads the third. Envoy dishes out the damage. Looks like that might not be good enough to set up for the trades. Atlanta Faze nice and secure on A.
Well, there we go. Second segment completed. Atlanta Faze now flying forward. An additional minute added to the game clock. And a lot of kills as well. Life lead Atlanta Faze as well.
Oh, poor Octane. He just got spun on by Abizi, and now he's going to get shot in the back again. So as soon as he spawns up, Abizi right there behind you. And Abizi's job at this point, play for kills. Be the cutoff man. Stay alive as long as possible. LA Thieves, you got to kill this man, but Octane can take him down, but he's done enough. You're spawning deep out. You're going to have only a player on point, and unfortunately, no trophies. So LA Thieves, they're getting the kills. They got time to go on these flanks and cut Celium down. Could have been a moment with no trophy. LA Thieves still under control.
Octane really went above and beyond there after getting spat on a few times. Straight into the feed, straight takes care of 2 players on the point, and now he's got bedroom control. Simp and Celium though in Faze, they are bouncing back out of spawn, desperately trying to make their way towards B. It's a methodical approach now as Cell from that bottom side. Here comes a BZ top bedroom. Will he sniff him out? Damn, son. Somehow Octane with 1 HP finds the kill. He's still running out of numbers though. Draws at 1v2 on the side. Gets it. The third so close. Slasher is there. He's going to stop the clock, but no way he stays alive. No hope in hell. Envoy's there. The defensive line from Thieves holds.
Yeah, and look, Draza might be 4-6, but that is a monster play in that moment. Not just to get the first 2 kills, but to get damage on the third guy as well. That is another time where things could have spiraled out of control. The LA Thieves clutch up just in the nick of time to make sure they stabilize. But make no mistake, Faze has been pouring on the pressure. Nice little turn burn there from Simp just to make sure he gets the trade. Gets hunted down after the fact. This is a nice little battle. 20 seconds on the clock. Atlanta Faze, desperation time.
Final 20 Envoy looking to drive the dagger into the back. 15 seconds.
All right, 7-5.
Across, and they cannot. Octane is posted up in the happiest of places he could possibly be on the Godhead. He absolutely ripping these players as they try to make their way forward. 5 seconds. No one from Faze close. You might be able to get a consolation kill or 2 out of this. But right now, you're feeding Octane. He's on a 3 as we go into round 2. Nice start on the defense there from Thieves.
And I mean, that is truly a round that like is hanging on like the wire balance, something like that, tightrope. There's a metaphor in there somewhere, but there was like 3 different attempts where Atlanta were very close to setting up the capture on the B point. First go around, it's just a nade in the lack of trophy that stops Atlanta Faze. Next go around, it's Draza there for all the cleanup kills and the damage on the third guy to make sure he's setting his teammates up. In a couple of those little moments, if Atlanta Faze just a little bit better, they'd have had the round win. But so far, 1 for 1 on defense. Thieves there to hold it down, and now a quick B hit off the rib, trying to set things up on attack.
3 to B from Faze now on attack, and if they can get a kill or 2, this might work out. They find themselves 2 on the site, and now you're trying to get forward. Draz, good luck, son. You didn't need luck. You got Envoy behind you. Brilliant stuff. Slashing out from lobby. That's a 2-man stack. Should be able to capture this quite quickly now. That's going to be the first segment of being gone. This is a wonderful start from the Thieves.
Hey, that was an off moment by Atlanta too. Slasher 1AR was backing down, selling the other guy flying forward and challenging, and it's a flank from a BZ maybe to keep you alive. And well, that's exactly what will happen. The tears come in the mix, so if the ARs drop the ball just for a moment, you get the bailout from the SMGs. But either way for LA, that is 2 ticks on B. They are happy for it. Now you go back to play the round the sort of standard way. Work the A zone if you can, and try to play the distant B. But yeah, Salim is back in his helmet.
Yeah, Selim with a bulwark of defense there, solo over by A for quite some time, but the 2 massive kills are now complete. Over to Selim once again, who's respawned seemingly right next to the point as he flies in. Good timing onto Kenny. Not enough for the kill though. He got him off of the A point.
Excuse
me? To deal with the numbers though.
Did he just hit fire his teammate through a wall?
More on that later. For now, progress A.
Salim is wild, man. Okay, well, one guy, he's definitely snapping. So good luck dealing with him later on. But right now, LA Thieves, I mean, they're able to capture this A zone. You now have pressure in the back. Envoy on the flank. Again, tried and true. You'd love to see it. And unfortunately for Salim, Envoy's already crossed. It looks like, though, that internal clock is ticking. You're there for the trades. And Salim, again, absolute demon. It's like he can see through walls.
Oh, he hit that one. Abizi got a bullet in on the cross there. Single segment remaining at B. Atlanta Faze defensively has to be resound, and it's pretty good so far. Octane now making his way through there. We'll slow the play down as much as we possibly can for Atlanta Faze, but they're not going to go quietly. 2 ARs going up against each other here. Vying for control. Here come the submachine guns. They're making their way forward. Octane
on the podcast, we called this match, and we called it for LA Thieves.
2-man stack. Perfect positioning from
we said it was going to be close.
But no, doesn't matter. The squad's there, as the LA Thieves have taken the offense as well.
Yes, steamrolling him as well. I mean, comfortable, laughing. That is LA Thieves in their happiest form. That was a clean round, man. Straight up off the rip. I think
they're going to be all twisted up now that Monster's a freaking sponsor. Look at Octane drinking a big old Monster. He's probably all cracked out.
Final one is going to fall. Octane just annihilates Slasher on the Godheady. And I can't remember who it was, number 3 on the minimap for Faze, that was attempting to flank, but LA Thieves off spawn were able to sniff it out. You get the call out, Envoy gets the kill, and you secure the round. So right now, LA doing all the little things right. Envoy and Octane leading the charge.
Really impressive control game out of the LA Thieves here at Major 4. Ooh. Opening salvo of grenades, not ideal there from Slasher. Selim wins a big one though against Kenny. Now Envoy right back into the fight. Unfortunate timing. Slasher reads it. Draza, can you get any more than one? Sadly not. Atlanta Faze now, slow and steady capture on towards A. The fight, no, not complete. Octane's here. That's going to be Kenny on the inside of Jules. The pinch is on. Good reads out of a BZ though. Kenny still fighting that front line. No safe places in A whatsoever.
And you have a couple like sort of small missteps from Atlanta. Maybe an opportunity to go towards B though. 3 players spawn that direction, but it looks like they might want to at least partially roam over back to Sign. But you got the kill of B, and yeah, number 3, number 4 gonna jump straight on it. Simp and Slasher working together. Unfortunately, both of their teammates fall, so you now have 2 men that need to watch every direction. Simp trying to dance. You got a BZ catching players off spawn. Slasher reads the flank. They might be able to get this done. Slasher and Simp setting themselves up. They get all the kills. They handle the mixiness, and they just got hand-delivered B.
An army of 2 just managed to basically capture B alone. Unbelievable work. Now all down to A. Atlanta Faze with a 1 life advantage and a minute 40 on the clock.
It's a long time.
Can they make the approach? Draza, nice work from Jules. Through Chandelier we now fly. Selim finds 1. That nade's going to slow him down only a little bit. Simp there to back him up as we fly forward now for Faze.
Yeah, Selim, an RTG fan. RTJ, excuse me. He runs the jewels, and now he's got in position. Simp flying in, no time wasted, doesn't get spotted, gets the kill, and just like that, you got Simp snaking in the middle. Two-man stack for the moment on point. LA, they're trying to set up the timing on the pinch, but it's a quick hit.
Draws the 3 down. 4 down.
Give him the quad feed, the highlight reel. Draza adding another to the bag.
What the hell did we just watch? Or rather not see, but see, you know what I'm saying? Draz. No way.
Wow. I love it.
It's an MVP performance so far from Draza. And now he's got kitchen presence. Faze have to get him out. 5 kills in a row. As he keeps the spree rolling. Less than a minute to play for now, but Faze have managed to get themselves onto A.
I think if you trade Draza, you might be feeling a little bit more comfortable, right? But Kenny and Envoy stepping up, delivering, Selim on the point. The pressure's still on. Kenny flying forward, though, and you clear house for another moment. And right now for LA, they are desperate. Well, not actually desperate. Atlanta Faze are desperate. 50 seconds left to capture this zone. And you got Kenny in the kitchen. They're picking you apart along the way.
Chef Kenny made a meal of that last kill, allowed Slasher to make his way forward. But Octane here, the sous
Only
chef,
1 tick left.
dipped out. Did he keep this sauce flowing, though? Just about 30 seconds to go. This is not over yet. LA Thieves, hold on. You win the map. Faze have to make the entry.
They're trying to set themselves up. Maybe one player on the flank, the other 3 coming through the front, but it's a couple trades right now. In Atlanta Faze, they are desperate. You are running out of time. Selim, though, gonna kick it off.
Octane could win it all right here, right now. He picks up 2 on the push. There's 1 up. Trades are done, though. In front behind Kenny. On the flank.
1 left, 2 left on the point.
It's a battle forward. He flies, not enough to get the job done, and that
Faze
keeps
able
Faze
to
alive
win
here at Control.
Or the round.
And again, the tightrope that is these rounds of Control as well, right? It is that one moment, especially over towards that B zone, where Simp and Slasher, the only 2 players nearby, when they were in a 2v3 effectively, players coming on the flank. You're getting pinched from desk, pinched from top.
Don't pull your hair like
they
that.
made all the reads, won all the gunfights, captured B first, and I know Draza certainly made things mixy, picking up the quad feed, but eventually Atlanta Faze they're able to overwhelm them towards A. And still alive, but a long way to go.
Yeah, that's a highlight play for sure. I'll record it. Kenny
Envoy 20 and 14.
Atlanta Faze defense rounds have not been great. Draza now flying forward. Oh no, a BC bad timing, son. That's a 3rd there from Octane, and now you've got 3 members of the Thieves on B.
Yeah, Simp gets caught as well. I was going to say,
4
Simp's gonna have to do something absurd to make this happen, but Kenny snips it out.
That's over so fast, they didn't even know what hit him.
Stack on B, the instant secure, and now 2 minutes and 10 seconds to work with to capture A, the easier zone.
BZ's desperately trying to race his way across map. Selim's going to find a corner on the inside of Jules. He might be able to take care of these players. BZ's been caught out, but as has Envoy. And Selim can't hold them back for much longer, though. Perfect spawns there from Slasher. He's right behind him. Uh-oh, wait, Kenny. Oh my
Kenny
God,
is freaking on one right now. Take the monster away from him.
You're on A, though, now. LA Thieves, 2-man stack. Faze, you gotta go.
And Simp's
and Draza's watching the back.
Spawners, and he's got to help his boys on time, so Simp might get shot in the back. Octane on the point, wins it. Simp, they know where he is. He's trying to stay alive and buys just enough time for Slasher to come on the flank again. So dire, so close in these moments.
Gunning Draza.
Faze for the moment, barely holding on.
Oh, barely. There are 2 segments remaining and 1 minute 30 for the LA Thieves to conquer them. Here we go. He's trying to push forward a little. Nice kills. Bad timing from Envoy. He's going to stay alive, though. More than stay alive. Somehow gets the kill.
Wow.
You got to trade him
Slasher.
out.
Oh my God.
Just locking things down. You're having team chows from all over the place for both of these teams. High-level COD at its finest. Atlanta Faze, 3 players in and around Kitchen Simp. He has made this his home. Everybody on LA right now trying to clear him out.
They're doing the best they can. The perfect page, though. Simp, he's
that was a crazy one. There's still an air show going on right now. Oh, wow.
It was Selim, whatever, man. We'll give it to him. Crazy play out of Simp. That is disgusting.
That is world champ, man. That's the 2-time right there. That is the man that lives in grand finals. Anybody that doubts Simp, it's gameplay like that, that is just a reminder. as Atlanta still holding on defense.
Faze, a phenomenal defensive hold, but that might be enough to break their back.
Right here.
Uh-oh. Can you do it all over again?
Uh-oh.
Sure
Another 3-stack.
Magic hit him on the 4-man stack. This is for the map. Simp, what can you do?
Oh, that's a... Oh, my God.
No way, the Thieves. Teamwork gets it done. A magnificent stack, and what a game of control that was. They take the lead, 2-1.
Hey, Miles, even on the teamwork front, you had what, from Selling's point of view, like in the icebox corner, 3 different players from LA are challenging at the exact same time,
LA
flying at them.
Thieves.
I mean, from both of these.
Playing really good COD. Those 4 stacks, man, you can't stop them. Like, that shit goes by so fast when you get a 4 stack. It's insane. Alright, let's just get right into map 4 Hardpoint. Looks like Hydro. LA Thieves 1 map away from taking this home. Let's see what happens.
It can be said for Atlanta Faze. So rotation's always going to be key, but LA, they love this map. They're happy to see it, especially so against Atlanta Faze. So this is the desperation time. This could be karma for a spicy interview. And admittedly, I mean, today is only, what, Saturday? Plenty of Call of Duty left to be played. The winner gets top 3. The loser falls to Toronto Ultra. But I assure you, Ultra, not a team you want to have to play in losers.
Nah, I mean, they won the last major. They're looking hot already.
Oh, man, 2 big kills to start for Thieves.
Trims together at the barbershop. I don't know. Barbershop. This is. I don't know. We'll see how we go.
Wins together works.
Yeah,
Swims together, wins together.
We're already looking great though. Nice snaps there from Envoy. Not enough to get the kills, but plenty of damage. Going to hold those players back. Keep the LA Thieves on the point. But here comes Sim through mid map, and he.
Miles, you can't be Maven. Okay, you got to be Miles.
A quick reversal of roles. Phaser on the point.
Trying to reap the harvest that's come through this season right at the end of the year. And an interesting moment for Envoy. This is sort of the big question. If you got to be the best at rotations, they're trying to avoid being the worst. Rather, Envoy, it is going to be a hero solo play.
Route man gets paid.
Spawns, but Simp is going to be very distant. Honestly, no one collecting the P2 time yet. Octane's going to get 2 kills, and yeah, Atlanta Faze, they're going to be spawning out, at least for the moment. Envoy jumps on the hill, already gets the first one. Simp plays a deep corner, but it is scattered spawns, and LA Thieves for the moment collecting the time.
Managed to get in there, Thieves. Oh, there they go, they spawn out.
That's why that's what that route
will not be there
is
soon
for.
Enough. Simp, good work. He was on watch, making sure
Envoy is like the route man.
Now his watch is ending.
Of all route man.
Over to the hard point. The battle has only just begun. Back at it we go. Wow, trades on trades. As Atlanta Faze, they are still holding on to this one. It's not quite fingernails, it's more of a white knuckle fist at this point in time. What a battle this has been.
Yeah, and it took a little bit of effort from Faze, too, before they could actually get the trophies in the mix. They were dying nades. You got an errant play by Kenny, maybe trying to strip away some time. But Atlanta Faze, keep it stable. And Atlanta Faze also winning gunfights again on rotation. Simp, that would have been 8-3, but he falls to 7-4, still doing great in the kills column. And his team has now won the rotation. So again, LA, worst in the game at rotations. It's just when they get it, they hold it down. But you have Atlanta Faze #1 at the holds. This is a clinical setup they have on P3.
This is a big moment. Slasher, he is the watchman right now. Has got to make sure no one hits that back line. Draza is going to be the man trying to infiltrate it, and timing has not gone his way. Draza. Step 1 complete. Step 2, hit the hard point.
Octane's also on the pitch as well. So yeah, Faze, they're going to be
nice
in a bunch of different directions.
Thieves.
They don't block the spawns, and Draza has to read this moment. He's checking the steps. He knows what the situation is, and even through the nade smoke, just beams them down.
Wow.
Give him the 2 because why not? And LA Thieves maybe showing off why they're good at this map. They might not always rotate, but even the breaks can be on point. That was a picturesque setup for Atlanta Faze. They don't get a lot of time off of it. It'll be a nearly tied-up game going to new.
Next up, low right-hand side of the minimap. That's where we go next. Atlanta Faze, they are there first. The
Faze
red arrows on that
has
minimap.
the early
Here come the
rotation
LA
over the
Thieves.
next.
All 4 of them now. Conga line right through the middle. They're flowing.
Slasher,
That's
but they spawned out.
All of Faze behind them. Go,
Oh
boys,
my
go.
gosh.
If you take care of Slasher, hit the 180. You might be able to get there quick. Octane's already making a read of that. He might be able to be the vanguard right now, the rear guard, so make sure no one gets in. Slasher? Oh, no way. Look at Kenny.
What?
The cannonball, but he misses.
What?
Another highlight for Hydro right there. The hard point's still open.
Yeah, that is this map, and it's fun. So I love how Slasher didn't even bother to like look underwater. He just knows Kenny's gonna bob his head. But that is Slasher, by the way. I mean, he only had to get 2, maybe make it 3 kills towards the end to pop off, but he just single-handedly saved his team on this rotation to stay alive in the back because 3 players on Faze, they died at the worst possible time on rotation. So make no mistake, it is a comedic moment, but that is a massive one for Atlanta. Bump up the score just a little bit more, a sizable lead, but certainly not insurmountable. Sizable. They don't win the rotations often, but for this one, they do. The question is, how well can you hold it down? Tries to push up, maybe trying to be annoying for a couple extra kills, and so far, he's going to deliver.
Do we get some streaks for Slasher? 2 more kills, and we'll get a cruise missile for his efforts. And Octane says, nah, bro. Nah, bro. That's it, right then and there. Drives on the back line. He's going to be the man watching this rear flank, and a busy. Oh, spots one. He will not be gambling for the player in the back. Can't even get the kill onto Envoy. Now over Sim. The other half of the terrors. Can he prove to be more than a nightmare? He's in. Slasher finds the kills. Beautiful work. Faze with a break. Faze with a time.
And Thieves not able to hold on. So again, another big moment for Atlanta. Trying to just sort of slowly build that lead as much as they can. And it looks like they're going to be poised for the final 15 seconds as well. So first set of rotations is in.
This isn't over yet.
Missed opportunities for LA, especially
Thieves
on that
rotation.
P4 rotation. But Atlanta Faze capitalized, about a 50-point lead, and if you got a lead like that, you can take the long routes. Abizi going all the way around, trying to set his team up long-term for P2, and that's the setup. Abizi draws the attention, Slasher gets the kill. Now you go turn your attention to the time.
Corner Slasher, he's got on a 4. Can he get streaks this time around? 2 more, and he gets himself a cruise. This time, Draza says, nah, brah. Ends the streak right then and there.
And you have Atlanta Faze. I mean, again, they got the P2 spawns, but there's 37 seconds left on P1, so LA Thieves maybe Carbang to DM and Envoy looking for that rotation again. He has been destructive over towards P2. And Slasher gets caught as well. That is 5 in a row. Cruise opportunity to get. And that was so much time on P1. Atlanta Faze, I mean, they're still having to fight for the scrap. They're still getting picked apart. Envoy still doing things. He goes on a tear, and his team still has the spawns. A battle we have indeed.
Oh, the Prince of Darkness, truly royalty here. On Hydro, what a play. Here comes the cruise. Wasting no time whatsoever. That's going to slam out either P1 or the players who are trying to make their way through the other side. Nobody home. Everyone from Faze takes a dip to try to dodge the cruise, and now back on dry land. A Slasher taken care of.
And honestly, that's a perfect cruise as well, because you don't really expect him to get kills, but that is so early on the rotation. You can spot out all the water routes. Guess who's ready for the routes after the fact? It's Envoy selling towards the back and to block a couple spawns, but it's not like you're going to get them, so it's a foot race for a couple players towards the hill. But Envoy, he has been on a tear at this section of the map.
Yes, he is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All gas, no brakes. Set his team up in LA. Obviously, they have the lead.
He's kicking ass. Helps his boys get the lead. Dylan Hannon, Envoy. A sensational performance here in the Hardpoint, trying to close the series out. Andraza, patient, wise, and lethal here on the back line. Hardpoint's going to be open in a moment. The pinch will be there, but Atlanta Faze, they will be first in. We're looking at another lead change.
And there it is. That's the gunfight for spawns. Number 5 spawns. The instant Draza gets that kill. So LA Thieves turning the map on its head. Envoy setting them up. And now the team trying to knock them down. Only a 5-point difference for the moment. But now, right now, for Atlanta, you're forced to flood in through P1. The 50-50 gunfights. Well, not easy to win. A lot of damage being exchanged. But LA, that early edge.
All 4 down again for Thieves.
Atlanta Faze right now.
Now they're starting to play good.
Every possible hit has been dealt with. And here comes another flying lariat from Draza. Here you go. That's 5. Looking for number 6. Here you go. Right into the jaws of our Alaskan assassin. And he has had his fill. What a demon.
And they flip the map on its head as well, right? They give up the back spawns at the perfect time. They win the gunfights at the perfect time. They have the rotation exactly when they want it. Envoy, the king of the mountain right now, and it might be a Vaznev, but his shot has been crispy. Now even again, the early cruises on rotation just for the intel. Doesn't need to kill anybody. His team's going to be getting that time.
And what a boom that was. Octane drives on the other side of the map, trying to make their approach forward. Faze, they've cut out all the frontline attackers now straight to the hard point. They will soar through the ruins. Topside covered. Trades are done, though. LA Thieves still maintaining the trade dominance. My good God. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, towards the business end of the hard point. Can Atlanta Faze mount the comeback? Let's go for a listen in.
Alright, I'm gonna try to go low right here. They could already be out low right here.
I saw B3, bro. It's kind of weird, I feel like.
What could be on news?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't see any bridge. I hear one ruins, I think. I think one just went through ruins or some bullshit.
I'm trying to play your... I'm playing your...
I think one's behind us.
I think so too.
Okay, it's fine, just stay up front.
Yeah, no.
I'm saying your pizza.
MC.
I'm gonna try and block.
I run.
Yeah,
run, sorry, what do you
have? I have bridge.
Small.
Front, dead.
And small.
Trying to block.
He's just small me.
I'm gonna try this guy.
Small.
It's dead.
That's one up behind us. I'm broken.
One more in front of me. Shot me front, weak. Dylan. Nice, shit up.
Should dog, I think dog. Or behind. Which one here?
Back at me.
Spawn out front.
Back at me, guys.
Heard you.
I'm just finessing.
Trying to
I
help
don't
you.
really have your back.
Spawning up banana, I think.
You guys got my small? Yeah, he's small. Give me top of me.
I got stunned.
I'm my pawn right now.
No, behind us front.
Dead, bro.
I'm dead.
Brown shot.
I died. There's two front.
Alright, back door drops.
Weak.
Yeah, there's two front. I spawned the back.
Faze, the setup falls like a house of cards, and now the LA Thieves are in, and we are looking at a 3-1 in a matter of seconds.
Getting picked apart on the final hill as well. It is the tax in the feed. Draza 27, Envoy 26, and LA Thieves for the 3-1. Taking care of business, getting the job done.
When they last met, Slasher called himself the teacher. I taught you everything you know. And now the students have become the masters. The LA Thieves have triumphed over Atlanta Faze. And those fist bumps must feel good.
And I'll tell you, Miles, I think this is a series that for these two teams, because I think at this
Great
point
job
we're
from
expecting
LA
matchups at every single
I thought
major.
that they would
They're
win,
gonna
honestly.
find each other at
We
one point
predicted
in
they would
time.
win in the
The fact
podcast.
that LA walked into this one.
We predicted they would win in the podcast, and they did. Let's check out the Envoy interview with the flank.
He is now on the flank with the squad. Take it away, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? I'm joined by Envoy from the Los Angeles Thieves. Dill, you just got a crazy 3-1 over Atlanta Faze. You guys are looking on incredible. How you feeling after a big win?
Feeling good. Feeling good that I got redemption for the first map because I feel like I made a bunch of bad plays. But even before the series, Zach said, yo, win map 1, even though he didn't. He's like, I got you guys map 2. And he had us map 2, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Zach was going crazy. You were doing your thing all series. Ben, go ahead. You got a question for Dill?
Yeah, I mean, we were curious about the map 2. I know you guys have had some tough losses against them in Asilo. Did you guys put some like extra prep work against them, or just kind of updated tactics from practice?
Obviously, they're one of the better teams still, so we've scrimmed them a bunch. So we've scrimmed them on the map. And, I mean, their S&D has just been falling off a bit. I mean, it's hard to keep at that pace, you know, undefeated for so long time. And we've always liked playing Asilo. You know, it hasn't gone our way. We've sucked with our number situations, but we seem to fix those and clutch up when we need to, and that's why we came out with the win.
Yeah, go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, my question is basically SMG players on Hydro. Yeah. I personally think you're probably the best player. So what do you think about that map, your play style that lets you kind of take over on Hydro?
I'm getting slippery in the water.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Breaking out the bathing suit.
No, I think the water is deceiving, and I agree with you that Hydra's probably one of the hardest maps to play as a sub, you know, when someone gets posted top ruins, top dome. But it's all about just reading the pressure, reading the map. I mean, obviously you guys have been subs before, so you know when to, you know, when people are playing these power spots, what routes you can and cannot take. And I think it just comes down to that. And
you got
sometimes,
the finesse.
Yeah, you got to finesse. And sometimes in the moment, it's hard to judge. But like I said, recently, I think I've been doing a good job of it.
Yeah, you've been doing a great job, man. You're hitting form for sure, man. You're definitely getting up there. Kenny also, I feel like Kenny's really getting up there now, too. He's really getting into his groove.
Now, our chem has been, like, pretty insane recently. And even in the matches that we don't win, it still feels like we're moving really well on the map together.
Yeah,
you know, baiting and switching, and I feel like we both really know our role.
Yeah, well, Dylan, you guys look great. Good luck the rest of the way. Thank you for hopping on, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
It's always a pleasure, my guy.
I love Envoy.
Desk, back to you.
All right, that's going to do it for us here at the Hard Carry. Optic New York Subliners next. Stick around for more Call of Duty League action Saturday.